Hi everyone, it's Melissa Simcox from By Mimi with Love, and I'm coming to you today to do some project shares. And these projects have been created with the stuff that I recently hauled from Hobby Lobby, which I was so excited about. And I'm very happy with everything that I bought and used. Um, One of the things I bought was this Sizzix die set, and this die set makes the rosettes. Uh, Usually, when they have instructions or something, I will attach it to the back in order to keep my instructions. And it tells you back here that it makes three different sizes, and you use this small one to make one size, and then you use this big one to make the medium and the large. Um, the small die calls for three, so you would cut three of the smallest die, and that's what that cuts. And that is three of those in this rosette, this top one, three small. If you want to make the medium rosette, which is this one, then you would make five of these. That is what the instructions said. Excuse me. And that's what I've done. There's five panels on the second one. Then for the really large rosette, it calls for nine of these. And these are big guys. They are really big. Um, this is 5.5 by 4.5. So you're going to have nine of these, 4.5 by 5.5 pieces of paper. So this one takes a lot of paper, this big one. And I mean, obviously this is a little large to go on your cards, right? But I love them. They're so pretty. That is gorgeous. And the big one itself measures right at 11 inches wide. Okay? So I think these would be so pretty if you done like a Christmas theme and laid these on top of your plate, had a little ribbon on them, and then everyone could take one home to hang up in their house. I also think you can make an amazing Halloween decor. Maybe make three or four of these, and you could do Halloween theme and really make them creepy or cute. But of course, I'm happy with that. That is absolutely beautiful. And this is what you get when you follow the instructions. Three on the small, five on the medium, and nine on the large. Which, again, I think this turned out very pretty. But although I always follow the instructions so I can see exactly what the dies are intended to make, I always consider what else I can do with them, right? So, as you can see, this was made with the medium. I used five as well, but what I did was I just cut it off right there. So I got five of this size on the medium. And I mean, you can make that, you can cut it off right here. You can make this any size you want to by just cutting it off and then folding it, and you're going to get the different sizes. Um, Here is the small. Here's the small size. But as you can tell, it looks different because instead of using the three that the instructions called for, I used four of these instead of the three to just make it look fuller. So you can see how much fuller this one looks. I did the same thing with this one. I used four instead of three. And on this one, I'm using the bottom instead of like all the hills are up, and the valleys are down here. I put the hills up on this part and the valleys down on the decoration part. It's just turning it over, which is the same, except for this one's fuller because I've used four, or going that way. So, you can consider having them like this too. I mean, it's just an option. Then I used four of the smaller ones to make this one. Four of these. The way that I made this little small one was I simply cut this right at this line. And once again, you could go shorter or longer, but I cut it right at this line, which made it easy all the way across these holes. And then I had a very small one, and that's got four of these in it. Again, just for a more plush or more thicker, thicker rosette. Okay. But here is the one that is smaller as well. Again, but I only use three of the small ones. So you can see you can get a lot of different, that looks a lot different because this one has four panels and this one has three. Oh my gosh, I am dropsy flopsy today, guys. Okay, because that one has three and this one has four, you can definitely tell the difference. It's just up to you. I just wanted to let you guys know that you can play with these things and make all kinds of different sizes. Here's another small one I've done, and I also did it with four, but once again, I've turned it over to have the colors going under my valleys down instead of up. So very happy with this purchase, guys. I think these would be so cute hung up. I'm just in love with that. Think about all the different colors, and then you can hang it up. I mean, how pretty is that? You can make this one and then make a bunch of small ones to go around it and make a display on your wall for Christmas or Halloween, whatever, guys. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys and give you a little suggestion on how you can make so many different sizes. Don't limit yourself. The other thing I did with these was I made fans, and I just did two together to make the fan. And these look so pretty on projects. So let me show you now, guys, the cards I actually made using this Sizzix die set. I like to go ahead when there's instructions because I forget so easy. I make the dies, I put them in there, I keep my directions, and then every time, I'm pretty confident I know what I'm doing if I'm looking at the directions. Excuse me, guys, I'm going to have a drink. Okay. The first thing I made was a birthday card, and this is for a very special young lady in my life, which I need to get this out in the mail today. But as you can see, I used the Rosette die, and here is the four of this smaller size done together, just four panels of this small one, just so I could get that thicker rosette. And I used, this is the Dollar Tree holographic paper. I used it, and then this is the Dollar Tree, one of the Dollar Tree paper pads with the balloons in it. I stamped and die cut on the Dollar Tree paper a truck. excuse me, guys. I colored and die cut 3 stacks of presents, and then I made her a bouquet of balloons. And I just think that turned out so cute. I've got happy birthday across the rosette, and I just love trying out my new dies. And inside it says, wishing you the happiest birthday ever. And more. I mean, I think that Dollar Tree paper really came alive on this card. I thought that turned out really cute. Then the next one I made is also a birthday, and I've done one of the house mouse stamps. Actually, this is the only one I own. But I love him. He's so cute. And then again, I've made another rosette. Again, I used 4 panels instead of 3. And down here, I've made a small one using 4 panels instead of 3 as well. So these don't just have to be used, as a rosette on a wand. You can actually use these on your cards. Of course, not the big ones, but these small ones really don't put that much height. Now, my big jimmies I've got here put a little height on it, but not near. I mean, these are not that bad. They've got happy birthday stamped here, and then inside it says, sending mice wishes, happy birthday again. So, yeah, did that one. And I just think those turned out so cute. And then the last one I did with this tool, I wanted to show you a different way to use the rosettes. And what I've done here is I've made 2 of these half ones, and then I just offset them and glued them together and then put her on top. And it just made the most beautiful effect. I think this card turned out really, really pretty. I've got a lady there. And on this card, guys, I've actually used 2 of the die sets. I've actually used this die set as well. The flowers you see here are from this stamp and die set that I got from Hobby Lobby the other day too. So on this one I'm using both of these, which I love, and this card I could reproduce over and over again. It's simply beautiful, it's elegant, it's a little shabby chic, and inside I haven't put a salutation yet, but I've got that. This I colored all this with my Spectrum Norm markers. So I just thought that turned out beautiful. And I just love this has got glitter on it, even though you can't see it, which really makes it show up. But I love this effect. So you can if you did pick up this die set, make sure you use your rosettes for different things. It's not just strictly for a rosette. I just think that turned out so beautiful. So there's the 3 projects I made with this die set. Like I said, love this. Had a blast doing it. This is something you could definitely cut out. Take tons of them to the couch, pop in a video or watch some YouTube and really mass produce them. Now, with this die set, I also made this card. And this time I used my new inks, the new inks I bought. I colored my background with the inks. Now I did use my Spectrum Noir on this flower and on this flower, but I did my background and my sign with my new inks. Here I've colored. This is a different stamp set. It did not come with this. It's one of my little Stampendous. It's just that those 2 little bugs together. As you can see, they are pretty cute. And it says friends are the sunshine of life. And I use, like I said, this entire die stamp set here. And I love this because these two are made to 3D, which I love. And I went ahead and 3D'd that one too. But on the inside, friends are the sunshine of life. Hello, sunshine. So I just think that turned out so, so cute. Love it. Just love it. Love getting new tools. There's a million, as you can see, this I made and this I made with this same die set. So I love tools that are, completely limitless on how many ways you can use them. Then I also wanted to show you guys um this card, and this card was made with the embossing. Oops, just a minute, guys. I gotta. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, on this card, I use this 3D embossing folder. And I've got to say, this is beautiful. Just the simplicity of this card. All I did was emboss it. And then I used my new inks and I colored with my new inks. And as you can see, the inks are beautiful. They're so vibrant and juicy. I still don't know why that stamp set was that price, but the inks are beautiful. Now, I didn't ink the 3D embossing folder. I did the embossing, and then when I got it out, I did my inking. And the size of the um, the new inks makes it really easy to be able to color little excuse me, individual spots like that. So I just loved it. I'm so happy with this card. I thought that turned out, I mean, you could turn out a bunch of these in no time, and they're just so lovely. I inked them, like I said, I only use my new ink, and then I put a little bling on it that says hello, and this says my friend, and I use the inks just to add some, color to my inside of my card. But anywho, guys, what do you think? Um, I think I think I'm thrilled with all of the tools and things that I bought. Like I said, I prefer to buy tools and sink my money into them because you can see using the same tool here and the same tools here, I created so many different styles and sizes and cards. So anywho, that's it, guys. Just wanted to share my creations with you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Love for you to be a part of my channel. And as always, guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And from Virginia, guys, we'll be seeing you. Bye bye.